What's up, guys? NBA talk. Um, Super teams is the topic for discussion. Leave your comments below about your thoughts on the super team situation. Of course, we're all talking about the Kevin Durant, Golden State Warriors, LeBron James, and his past. The talk about super teams being a bad thing for the NBA. We don't know for sure. We can't really say. One thing for sure we known is that the ratings for the NBA has been pretty high. It hasn't dropped off. It has increased. No matter how much people talk trash about super teams, like oh, it's ruined the league and stuff like that, but yet people go out their minds to watch. They go out to watch. Still, knowing that super teams are still out there, Golden State Warriors being a super team, looking at them, and they still pay tickets to watch them watch TV from home. Like, if you guys are gonna do that, if you guys are gonna say that it's gonna be trash, it's gonna be a boring league, then stop watching. It's really how Kevin Durant said it. Is plain and simple. Is the truth. It's like it's like society itself once again like to bitch and complain about what's wrong and not give out solutions at all to how to fix things. Unfortunately, the only thing really now known for us to do is to add more super teams. Create super teams that can challenge the Golden State Warriors, that can challenge the Cavaliers, because obviously these two teams are going to face each other next year because there's no other team that can stop them because it's proven now that the Warriors are unstoppable in the West, and now the term of the West being strong and powerful is overrated now because how is it so strong when the Golden State Warriors, are going to go to the finals every time? The San Antonio Spurs can't stop them because they only have one star, and without him, they're done. The Houston Rockets they can be a challenge, but they're gonna lose anyway. There's no real threat if you know what I'm talking about. And of course, in the East Coast, you have the Cavaliers, and you have pretty much nobody other than the Washington Wizards. And if they face off and the Cavaliers beat them, the Wizards, then you could officially say that the East is irrelevant and the Cavaliers are going to make the finals all the time. So, what is the solution? What do we move on from here? Um, Super teams are going to be created. People are going to see this and say, "Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to join a team. I have to join a super team or create one in order to counteract these two teams." You're going to see that happening maybe this year moving forward because it's most likely to happen this year. Yeah, people like Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Paul Millsap, Gordon Hayward. We got good talent that are free agents and looking to win championships. This is going to be the case here. One thing for sure I blame for this is the GMs. The GMs I blame for this situation about super teams because they don't know how to build rosters. You look at the Brooklyn Nets, you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, who are the come up, but for the last couple of years, it has been the worst stretch of worst seasons ever in history of the NBA. The Philadelphia 76ers had the worst records known ever in NBA history. It's not even a joke. And that's sad because the Philadelphia is a great franchise, great franchise who held people like Moses Malone, Dr. J, Allen Iverson, those type of players. And now you see this. They competed in the 80s, and now look at this. Now they're at the bottom of the heap. Of course, you look at the New York Knicks. We are the definition of shit. We're the definition of a messed up office with Phil Jackson and James Dolan. We have to put the blame on the GMs because you're looking around like these rosters are not built right at all. How can this be? The Golden State Warriors are doing their job. The San Antonio Spurs, to a good degree, I don't think they've reached their potential yet, but they're doing a good job on that. You have the Cavaliers doing a great job of recruiting players to their side. LeBron James doing better than any other GM for the last couple of years. How can that be? The GMs are a huge problem, and I think they need to take heat for this. Not just LeBron James or Kevin Durant creating this influence where you could go wherever you go. Yeah, I have to put the blame on the GMs, man. They created this because they don't build rosters. And it's going to happen in the future. Like, people are going to start starting super teams, which is going to make pretty much the league fun again. Just be patient, people. Unfortunately, the problem is going to answer itself. The problem is its own solution. People are going to form super teams. They're going to get all the good players, and people are going to do that over and over and over and over. There's no such thing as organic. Not since the Golden State Warriors. Not since the San Antonio Spurs. Like, those are really the only two teams that, for the last decade, has done so without going really into free agency. So, what can you say? Super teams are here to stay, man. And I know it's not fun for some people. This is an aim. This is a focus to look at. So that's it for this video. It's just to address super teams, man. It's going to be the future of this league for the next couple of years. People are going to start forming super teams in order to counteract the Golden State Warriors, the Cavaliers. It's a done deal, man. Peace.